Hello everyone, my name is Hannah Riding. I'm a teacher candidate at Queen's University, and with Science Rendezvous Kingston, in this segment, we're going to be learning about the first female geologist in Canada, Alice Wilson. Born in 1881 in Cobourg, in Ontario, to a supportive family where scholarship and the sciences were highly valued, Alice would be encouraged to pursue her education. In her childhood, Alice was introduced to the exploration of the outdoors by her family, including the fossils of the Cobourg limestone. Alice enrolled at Victoria College at the University of Toronto, expecting to enter one of the few professions open to women at the turn of the 1900s, that of teaching. However, Alice fell ill and could not complete her last year of studies. When she recovered, however, she worked in the mineralogy division of the University Museum. This began her career in the field of geology. In 1909, Alice started to work at the Geological Survey of Canada in Ottawa as a museum assistant. She would remain at the survey for the rest of her life, but would continue throughout her career to face many barriers, particularly as a woman working in a male-dominated field. Alice repeatedly wrote to her supervisors at the survey for permission to join a group of scientists undertaking fieldwork, but consistently her requests were not permitted by the sexist standards of the institution, as a woman in fieldwork in remote areas with male colleagues was not permitted. Alice was denied the opportunity. Determined, Alice convinced the survey to send her on short trips to the relatively unstudied Ottawa-St. Lawrence Valley. As women could not work with men, Alice Wilson did these trips alone. For the next 50 years, Alice studied this area on foot and by bicycle, as the survey would not issue her a car for fieldwork as they did for men. Eventually, she bought her own. Alice conducted fundamental studies for the analysis of rocks and fossils in the St. Lawrence lowlands and the Ottawa Valley, and would prove herself to be an eminent paleontologist, noted for her detailed studies of the fossils and geology of the area. Her work led to the development of several reference maps in these regions. However, despite her skill as a geologist, Alice Wilson was prevented from many opportunities. When Alice wanted to advance her qualifications, her request for leave was repeatedly denied, even though the survey was granting similar leaves of absences for other members. These denials of opportunities were barriers to Alice's lifelong goal of receiving her PhD. In 1926, the Canadian Federation of University Women, on behalf of Alice, had to take the survey to the highest political courts, and the leave was eventually granted. And so, Wilson finally achieved her goal of receiving her PhD in 1929 at the age of 49. Still, she would be repeatedly denied professional recognition, until in 1935, when the Canadian government chose to honor Alice as a woman in federal service, and she became a member of the Order of the British Empire. Shortly thereafter, the survey published her work for the first time in 10 years, and finally gave her a promotion. In 1936, Dr. Wilson was elected a Fellow in the Geological Society of America, and in 1938 became the first woman Fellow in the Royal Society of Canada. Alice Wilson was a remarkable woman in many ways. During her lifetime, she struggled against ill health, gender discrimination, and struggled to receive professional recognition and promotion in her field. It was her extraordinary determination and her lifelong enthusiasm for her work that we recognize Alice as one of Canada's most respected geologists.